Hey everybody, I'm back with more Life and Times of George Washington, and we're here to, was it episode 572, something like that. We've been chewing through these a bit, but hey, let's keep talking about the early stages of the Revolutionary War. So we're still in 1777, and in this episode, I just want to stress some of the aspects of his cautious nature again. So it's caution that kept the Continental Army alive. And by 1777, George Washington's, his restraint was wearing thin on those around him. The officers that were serving beneath him wanted action. Politicians back at the Congress, the Continental Congress, wanted the wins, they wanted the victories. Civilians wanted proof that the war was worth the sacrifices that they happened to be making. And Washington's just giving them, the Continental Army is surviving. And that just wasn't enough. So criticism starts to follow Washington around, following him everywhere. Some accused him of being quite timid, others of wasting opportunities when they presented themselves. And there were others who questioned whether he was fit to command at all. And Washington was well aware of all this. He read the letters, he heard the rumors, he felt the pressure. And in private, he admitted the burden. He said that the maintaining of a strict discipline is of infinite importance. But discipline without victories, that tested loyalty of others. Caution is what protected the Continental Army, but it did not inspire confidence. So every retreat that took place looked like weakness, and every avoided battle looked like, they were fearful. And so Washington absorbed that damage himself. Now, he didn't publicly defend himself. He did not go into the newspapers to try to make defensive arguments. He stayed focused on his main priority, and that was keep the Continental Army intact. And the cost was personal. The trust in him began to erode, support for him began to waver and weaken, and then his authority, it felt conditional. But Washington accepted, all that, for trade, right? Because he believed that history would judge restraint more kindly than to be reckless and catastrophic. And as criticism grew louder, Washington learned that caution could save an army. But personally, it could also isolate a commander who chose, survival over the applause of those around him.